I welcome all of you for the sixth class on polar curves. So, in this class, before starting the new concept, I'll consider one problem that was given as exercise in the previous class. I think four problems were given as exercise in the previous class. Out of that, one problem I'm going to consider here. That is, we need to find the angle of intersection of the curves r equal to a times of 1 plus cos theta and r square equal to a square cos 2 theta. So this problem is a bit different, not difficulty. The methodology we use is a bit different, so that I am considering this one. The remaining problems are almost similar to the ones we discussed in our previous class. So you can solve those problems easily, no problem with that. So let us consider this one. So given pair of curves, solution, given r equal to a times of 1 plus cos theta and r square equal to a square cos 2 theta. So this is given pair of curves. First we need to find phi 1 and phi 2, angle between the radius vector and the tangent for both the curves. So for that, as usual, take log on both sides. We will get, taking log on both sides, we get log r equal to log a. Using properties of log, I can write this as log a plus log of 1 plus cos theta. Similarly, this side, taking log on both sides, log r square, that can be written as 2 log r equal to log a square plus log cos 2 theta. Right. Now, no further simplification needed. I can differentiate it with respect to theta. So differentiating with respect to theta, we will be getting on the left hand side. So derivative of log r, that will be 1 by r into dr by d theta equal to log a, you get 0 on differentiation, log of 1 plus cos theta, in the denominator you get 1 plus cos theta, numerator will be derivative of 1 0, derivative of cos theta, you get minus sin theta. Similarly, in this side, 2 log r, that will be 2 by r into dr by d theta equal to log a square on differentiation, that will be 0 plus this you have log cos 2 theta, right? So differentiating this, in the denominator you get cos 2 theta, no problem with that. In the numerator, derivative of cos 2 theta into derivative of 2 theta. So derivative of 2 theta will be 2, derivative of cos 2 theta will be minus sin 2 theta. So totally I can write this as minus 2 sin 2 theta. So you can cancel 2 on both sides. So 2 get cancelled. Now this side you will be getting cot phi 1 equal to minus sin theta, that can be written as 2 sin of theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2 divided by 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square of theta by 2. So ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೇನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ 2 cos square theta by 2, minus ಏನಿದ್ರೆ 2 sin square theta by 2. Keep that in mind. So this side cot phi 2 equal to minus sin 2 theta by cos 2 theta, that will be tan 2 theta. Okay, now cot phi 1 equal to 2 you can cancel, cos 1 term will be cancelled with this. So I get sin of theta by 2 by cos of theta by 2, that is minus tan of theta by 2. minus tan of theta by 2. And similarly this side cot phi 2, that can be written as, writing the right hand term tan in terms of cot, it will be cot of pi by 2 plus 2 theta. And similarly this will be cot of pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Thus phi 1 will be, so you have to compare these two. Phi 1 will be pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Similarly phi 2 will be pi by 2 plus 2 theta. Now angle of intersection, the angle of intersection alpha equal to, what we have the formula, alpha equal to modulus of phi 1 minus phi 2, right? So that implies alpha equal to modulus of phi 1 antandre you will be having pi by 2 plus theta by 2 minus pi by 2 minus 2 theta agutte, because minus of phi 2 you had to write, so minus pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So pi by 2 you can cancel, theta by 2 minus 2 theta, that will be minus 3 theta by 2, taking modulus you will be getting alpha equal to 3 theta by 2. So that is the angle of intersection, but this we got in terms of theta, so we have to eliminate theta from the given pair of curves. Okay, call this as equation 1. Given I will write a given pair of curves to eliminate theta. Given r equal to a times of 1 plus cos theta and r square equal to a square cos 2 theta, right? So from this we can write, taking squaring both sides of this equation, we will be getting r square equal to a square times of 1 plus cos theta whole square, and this as usual we have r square equal to a square cos 2 theta, right? Now looking into these equations, left hand sides you have same, so you can write a times a square 1 plus cos theta whole square equal to a square cos 2 theta. So a square get cancelled, so you remain with 1 plus cos theta whole square, expanding this, so you will get 1 plus 2 times of cos theta into 1 plus cos theta whole square, that I can write as cos square theta equal to cos 2 theta. So you can do one more thing, we have here cos 2 theta, so next step we can write here only. So cos 2 theta, see we have this result, right? Cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta, which we are using repeatedly. So from this we can write cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So ee 1 annu ikkade kalisidre 2 cos square theta minus 1. So now I got all in terms of theta only. 2 theta ittu, theta ittu. So ಎರಡನ್ನು in terms of theta ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. Now okay, taking these terms on left hand side to right hand side, so we'll get 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದು 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta, you get cos square theta. So I'm taking all these terms to this side and writing here. So 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta, you got cos square theta only. Next, plus 2 cos theta you have here, that becomes now minus 2 cos theta, and you have 1 bringing that to right hand side, that will be minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 again, so equal to 0. Or equivalently you can write this as x square minus 2x minus 2 equal to 0, where x equal to cos theta. Or you can uh, treat this as quadratic equation in the variable cos theta, then apply the formula. So this will be using Sridhara's formula. Cos theta equal to ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ x equal to minus b formula. First I'll write the formula. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That is the formula, right? Equivalently we have to use this formula here. So here I have b equal to minus 2, a equal to 1, c equal to minus 2. So using that formula here, 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 4 into a is 1, c minus 2 divided by 2 into 1. So that implies cos theta equal to, if you want you can write x equal to cos theta equal to, or else you can leave it. So cos theta equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 4 plus 8 agata. So it will be 12. 4 plus 8 divided by 2. So this you can write as 2 plus or minus square root of 12 can be written as square root of 4 into 3. 4 into 3 antandre that will be 2 root 3 by 2. Therefore cos theta equal to 1 plus or minus root 3. So this means cos theta equal to either 1 plus root 3 or cos theta equal to 1 minus root 3. See, root 3 is strictly greater than 1, right? Root 3 is greater than 1. So if you take 1 plus root 3, that is strictly greater than 2. Or it is strictly greater than 2, or you can just take that is strictly greater than 1. But we know that modulus of cos theta is always less than or equal to 1. It cannot be greater than 1. So this 1 plus root 3 cannot be the value of cos theta. Why? If you take cos theta equal to 1 plus root 3, then that violates this. So you will be getting modulus of cos theta greater than 1. That is not possible, because for any value of theta we must have modulus of cos theta less than or equal to 1 always. So cos theta we cannot take as 1 plus root 3. So the remaining is cos theta equal to 1 minus root 3. Therefore this is a deleted case. Therefore theta equal to cos inverse of 1 minus root 3. Theta equal to cos inverse of 1 minus root 3, or you can write cos theta equal to 1 minus root 3. So now what we had here, alpha equal to 3 theta by 2. So here I got cos theta equal to 1 minus root 3. There is much simplification needed. Cos theta equal to 1 minus root 3, or you can stop here only, theta equal to cos inverse of 1 minus root 3. Then you can substitute the value of theta in the problem statement. Not problem statement, here in equation 1. So substituting for theta you get the answer. But for some problems they will be asked you to prove. So looking into this problem statement, they ask you to prove this one. The angle of intersection of these two curves is 2 times of sine inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. So usually if they ask you to find angle of intersection, then you can stop here by finding theta, then substituting the value of theta in equation 1. That will be the solution. But sometimes they specifically ask you to prove the angle of intersection of these two curves to be 2 times of sine inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. In such case, when you will be asked to show the angle of intersection is equal to this, then you have to continue, or else you can stop here only. Okay, next let us see the further steps. So substituting for theta in 1, we get alpha equal to 3 by 2 cos inverse of 1 minus root 3. This is enough if you are just asked to find the angle of intersection. In case of derivation anta bardirtini, derivation means you have to show angle of intersection to be 2 times of sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. In that case you have to continue. In case of derivation, we have cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So from this we can write cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So cos theta equal to square root of 1 minus, okay, sorry, this result is not useful because I want to get cos theta only. Yes, we can use this one. 1 minus cos theta equal to s. This one, 1 minus cos theta equal to 2 sin square of theta by 2. So from this, interchanging cos and sin terms, 1 minus 2 sin square of theta by 2 equal to cos theta. Okay, this I want to use here. We know that 1 minus 2 sin square of theta by 2 equal to cos theta, and here cos theta equal to square root of 1 minus square root of 3. Thus we can write 1 minus 2 sin square of theta by 2 equal to 1 minus root 3. Right? So 1 you can cancel, negative sign you can cancel. So 2 sin square theta by 2 equal to root 3, or sin square theta by 2 equal to root 3 by 2. This we can write as square root of 3 by 4. Square root of 3 by 4, because 2 we can write as square root of 4, right? So sin square theta by 2 equal to square root of 3 by 4. Now from this, sin theta equal to taking square, sorry, not sin theta, sin of theta by 2 equal to taking square root on both sides. Already I have whole power 1 by 2, again taking square root of 3 by 4, you get 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. So we got theta by 2 equal to sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. Therefore theta equal to 2 times of sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. Substituting for theta in equation 1, we will be getting alpha equal to, so this is about theta, so we get alpha equal to 3 by 2 times 2 into sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. That will be 2 get cancelled. Alpha equal to 3 times of sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. So this is the actual angle of intersection. So you have two cases. Alpha equal to 3 into sin inverse of 3 by 4 whole power 1 by 4 is one case. Another one you can simply stop here. 3 by 2 into cos inverse of 1 minus square root of 3. So this depends on the problem statement. If you are just asked to find the angle of intersection, you can stop here only, no need to continue. Okay, with this we are going to wind up problems on angle of intersection. So we have discussed many problems on this. With this we are going to wind up, then we shall start new chapter. So new chapter is about pedal equations. Pedal equations. So first we need to know what are these pedal equations. Then we can try to solve problems on pedal equations. So what are pedal equations? That comes to a question. This has another name that helps us to find why this is called pedal equation maybe. So pedal equation equivalently called as PR equation. PR equations. We have already discussed two types of coordinate systems. One is Cartesian coordinate system, which you have studied in our previous course. In this course we have not discussed it. And polar coordinate system. So Cartesian, from this we jump to polar coordinate system. So there is another coordinate system. This you can take as equivalent form as polar coordinate system, that is PR equation. That is PR equation. So what are PR equations? That is equation represented with the parameters P and R. That is the simplest definition you can say. As we had in the previous case, suppose you have x-axis and y-axis, which we call as initial line. In the case of polar coordinate system, this is called pole, and this is the line corresponding to theta equal to pi by 2. Suppose you have some point here through which the curve is going to pass, then the distance of that point, okay, from the origin, okay, I'll write curve like this. The distance of the point from the origin or from the pole is called radius vector. Sorry, the line joining this point and origin is called radius vector. Okay, I'll take this is the point, and suppose this is the curve passing through this point. Then we draw tangent to the curve at this point, and this makes an angle theta, and this is the vector r. Usually vector symbol bariyalla, vector r. This is called radius vector. Theta is called vectorial angle, and this is the polar curve r equal to f of theta, and this is the point P, which can be represented through the parameters r and theta, and this is the tangent line capital T, and the angle between the radius vector and the tangent is phi, and sum of these two angle is equal to the exterior angle, that is psi. Now we'll extend this line, the tangent line, and it will be perpendicular to this point. So I'll draw a line from the pole that is perpendicular to the tangent line. The distance of this line is called P, or you can say the length of the line from the pole O to the tangent is called, the length is called P. So this is R and this is P. Sometimes instead of this parameter theta, we can represent the position of this point P using P and R. See, this is capital P and this is small p. Here P denotes the length of perpendicular ಅಥವಾ tangent line ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, the length of perpendicular from the pole, the length of the perpendicular from the pole. So R as usual radius vector, and P denotes the length of the perpendicular or the tangent line from the pole. So sometimes we can represent the position of any point in a coordinate system with the parameters r and p. Such equation which represents the position of the point or the general position of the point in terms of p and r is called Peddle equation. So we can say the definition: an equation in written in terms of p and r is called Peddle equation or PR equation. So we need to use polar coordinates concept to express that in terms of PR equation. We cannot neglect it. In addition to that, we have two standard results that can be obtained by using the geometry of this shape. I'm not going to deduce, I'll just state that formula. So formula number 1 is P equal to R sin phi. This we use to express a polar equation in terms of PR equation. Or equivalently, we can use 1 by p square equal to 1 by r square times 1 plus cot square phi. Or this you can write as 1 by p square equal to 1 by r square plus 1 by cot phi ಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 by r square plus 1 by r power 4 times dr by d theta whole square. So I suggest you to remember this too. We have Cartesian coordinate system, then we jump to polar coordinate system. So Cartesian coordinate system and polar coordinate system are equivalent. That means the position of a point or position of a particle in Cartesian coordinate system can be represented using the polar coordinates. Similarly, position of a point in polar coordinate system can be represented in terms of Cartesian coordinates. But this PR equation is not just like polar coordinate system or Cartesian coordinate system. That actually comes under polar coordinate system. So this comes under polar coordinate system. So any equation that can be written in terms of P and theta, R and theta it is. Okay, R and theta can be represented in terms of R and P. So theta is replaced by P. So such equation which can be written in terms of P and R is called PR equation. To write the given equation in terms of P and R, we have to use these two formula. So this is when, suppose if you have phi in terms of, or if you get phi explicitly, suppose I find phi equal to some value. So in that case you can use P equal to R sin phi. But for some problems you don't get phi explicitly. ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಫೈ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಟ್ ಫೈ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಫೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಸಿಟ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫೈ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. If you get a value like that, then use P equal to R sin phi. Suppose if you are not able to get phi explicitly, anyway you can get cot phi. In that case, use 1 by P square equal to 1 by R square times 1 plus cot square phi. So this is when phi is obtained explicitly. This is when phi is obtained implicitly, or phi is not able to get explicitly. In that case we have to use this formula. So let us discuss problems on this. Find the Peddle equation of the following curves. I think one problem we can discuss. Find the Peddle equation. Find the Peddle equation or PR equation ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ. Find the Peddle equation of the followings. So A, 2A by R equal to 1 plus cos theta. See, we have already have equation in terms of r and theta. Now we need to write this in terms of r and p. Solution. See, we have to use this formula, right? As I said, p equal to r sin phi, r equal to 1 by r, you have to use 1 by r square equal to 1 by p square equal to 1 by r square times of 1 plus cot square phi. Now let us try to solve this equation to get phi. If you get phi explicitly, then you can use this formula. Otherwise, the second one. Solution. Given 2a by r equal to 1 plus cos theta. Taking log on both sides. We'll be getting log 2a minus log r equal to log of 1 plus cos theta. Log 2a minus log r equal to log of 1 plus cos theta. Now differentiating with respect to theta. We'll be getting 0 minus 1 by r into dr by d theta equal to denominator 1 plus cos theta, numerator will be minus sin theta. So you can cancel negative sign on both sides, minus get cancel. We will be getting cot phi equal to ಒಂದೇ curve ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it is not necessary to write phi 1 phi 2. So cot phi equal to 2 sin of theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2 divided by 2 cos square of theta by 2, right? So this 2 get cancelled with this and one term cancel with this. So we will be having cot phi equal to tan of theta by 2, right? Cot phi equal to tan of theta by 2. Now this we can write as cot of pi by 2 minus theta by 2, right? Cot of pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So we had comparing angles on both sides, phi equal to pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So we can call this as 1. And we got here phi explicitly, phi equal to something I got. So I can use p equal to r sin phi. We have p equal to r sin phi. We have p equal to r sin phi. Substituting for phi, we get p equal to r into sin of pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So sin of pi by 2 minus theta by 2, that will be sin of pi by 2 minus theta by 2, that will be cos of theta by 2. So it becomes p equal to r cos of theta by 2. P equal to r cos of theta by 2. Now call this as equation 2. Given 2a by r equal to 1 plus cos theta. Now we have p equal to r cos of theta by 2 one side and 2a by r equal to 1 plus cos theta on the other side. If you eliminate theta between these two, equations, then what do you get? You will be remaining with only p and r. That will be the required PR equation. Now we need to eliminate theta between these two equations. 1 plus cos theta we can write as 2a by r equal to 2 cos square of theta by 2. Right, 1 plus cos theta we can write as 2 cos square of theta by 2. So 2 get cancelled. So from this we get cos square of theta by 2 equal to a by r. Similarly, equation 2 implies cos square of theta by 2. Now looking into this, I can write cos square of theta by 2 equal to p by r. So left hand sides are equal, so you can equate corresponding right hand sides. So equating corresponding right hand sides, you will be getting, this is a, right, okay, cos square of theta by 2, this is, sorry, p square by r square. We had to square on both sides. Now look into this again, cos square of theta by 2 equal to a by r one side, and another side cos square of theta by 2 equal to p square by r square. So equating those two, will be getting a by r equal to p square by r square. So 1 r cancels with this, you will be getting p square equal to ar. Yes, this is the required answer, p square equal to ar. So this is the pedal equation of the given equation 2a by r equal to a times of 1 plus, okay, 2a by r equal to 1 plus cos theta. So this is the equivalent pedal form. Okay, let us take one example, that is for exercise. So find the pedal equation of r times of 1 minus cos theta, r times of 1 minus cos theta equal to 2e. This is almost similar to previous one. In the previous we had 2a by r equal to 1 plus cos theta. Here we have 1 minus cos theta. Only that is the difference. So try to solve this and try to get the equivalent PR equation. So with this, shall wind up this class. Thank you.